Today I'm going to be revealing $300,000 unsaturated winning products for you. Let's go. Product number one, the Sleepy Sloth pillow. Now I only recently found this one and I thought it was a great one to add to the list. It's gone through the roof and the store has made a lot of money from these types of products. So we can see this is it here. Let's have a look at the video. So they marketed it really well. It's actually an image, I tell a lie. They've got really good copy. Like, I can see why this has resonated with people quite well. Really good copy here. You know, how luxurious, how soft it is. You wouldn't use this, blah, blah. Then I really like, okay, I just want to add, I really like what they've done with this copy. They've really worked hard. The image is not like just from AliExpress, and they've just put their logo over the top. That's it. I don't know why they've said please apply, but anyway, they've made it more a conversation. You know, it's very needy. Why is he needy? Nobody knows. Do you like squishing things? Are you needy? Do you need hugs constantly? Do you not like sleeping alone? Okay, it's putting that fear in their mind, and they're using a lot of emojis to help further explain the story. We can see that it has 2,600 comments, and people seem to be really enjoying this product. We definitely know it's a dropship product because when you have a look at their website, again, it's the 2 to 3 week period for delivery. So definitely a winning product, easy to ship, okay, as well. So this is it there. Now, you got the links there like normal. I found this one for transparency via bigspy.com. That's 100% free. So if you haven't already, make an account with them. It's really handy with that. I like to use all my tools, and that's why I try and be transparent with each of them so you guys can understand what I sort of use, so you can do the same. I'd sell this at $50 US, okay, minimum, because the product cost about $20, okay. And again, you want 2 to 3 times markup, okay. But you can definitely sell this. Like, you got a nice $30 margin, and you increase that, you can really scale. That's the benefit of high ticket. Especially if you resonate with people, you can, you know, really scale quite comfortably. I'd market this to the big 5. Okay, those are the countries that I'd market it to. I'd market this mainly to women. It's just mainly, it feels like an item that women would buy as opposed to men. Maybe if it was a different animal, maybe men. But my feeling just from the comments and that as well is we can see that most of the comments are from women. Hence why I use that. We can see a number of men, but again, dominated by women. Okay, so that's why I chose that. What interests? Now, this is a bit of a tough one. It's ambiguous. So I actually didn't include it for some reason. I would obviously market this to people that are into sloths, animals. Okay, just go broad like that. Depression groups, mindfulness, yoga clothing brands. You know, they all come under the banner of health and well-being. Okay, so that's what I'm getting at with the theme of this. Dr. Phil, yes, laugh at me, but it's all in the same field. Relaxation websites or relaxation blogs, meditation. I do meditation, and I find that it's a fantastic way, and me, as someone that's into meditation, would find that very helpful. Blogs, blog pages again. As I said, it is a bit of a tough one, but once you put some of these in, you're going to find a myriad of them. There's heaps of them out there. You know, you can even choose ones that help calm your skin and stuff like that. It's all, think of the theme with this product. You want to think of mindfulness, relaxation, depression, anxiety. Okay, I didn't include that either. So make sure that you choose those types of interests. A lot of those health blog websites are probably a bit better ones, because that's where people go to look at strategies and methods to help with coping with depression, anxiety, okay, and you know, meditation falls very deeply in that. That's why I personally do it. So what placements? Everything but desktop for cold traffic. Again, you've probably seen a bit of a theme here as well. I don't market to cold traffic for desktop straight up front. I've nearly about 80% of the time find that desktop just wastes money. Unless you've got an audience that's 55 plus, desktop doesn't really do that well. Okay, just pro tip. The marketing angle I would use is the creative they did. Again, as you can see, a really good job, like really impressive. You can see how images still work. Images still work, and they still work fine. I would try and use a different image if you can, maybe another one similar to this, because I have scaled this quite a bit. If you can get a video, of course, maybe someone using it in bed and that as well, that would be fabulous as well. But again, just try and be a little bit unique. As we can see, an image would work fine, so it really shouldn't take you that long. What I suspect from this one is it's more the copy really resonating with them, because if you see this, it's like it's a toy. Like most people think it's a kid's toy, most likely. Okay, but if you, the way their copy is most likely what's allowed this to scale. So in some cases, copy can work really well. So if you, this is an important lesson. If you're using images in sometimes, especially if it's a product that just looks like a kid's toy, but it's not, then that's where copy fills the gaps. Okay, whereas with video, you don't need as much copy in many regards, because the video actually explains the product as well. Okay, so just a little bit of to keep that in mind. I would scale this with other animals. Okay, so their actual store, when you have a look at it, is just all around that. All right, so just other animals. So I would be trying to say, people frequently bought our sloth and our tiger one together, or something like that, and you increase your average order value a little bit more by doing those types of bundles. Okay, and how I would brand it, I would get the tag updated. As we can see the tag there, I would get the tag updated to mine, probably pretty easy, especially at higher numbers. And I would try and put this in some form of a custom box. And then I've noticed a big trend, unboxing videos, and I'm doing them myself. They work really well. Okay, unboxing videos, again, I know it's a bit of a theme here, but they work really well because it adds that level of authenticity. Okay, because again, dropshipping has become a big thing, and having that really establishes your brand. That getting custom boxes and that really just helps people want to build trust and buy from you. Okay, just a pro tip, make sure the quality is high. I've sold similar items that are, like plush related toys and stuff like that, and the image is incredibly different to the actual product. And I'm not even joking. I've seen one product that was scaled very high, and they must have gotten a lot of returns, refunds, and chargebacks, where it looked completely different to what the marketing image was. So please, if you are scaling this, always recommended that you at least buy one sample. Okay, spend a little bit of money, get your credit card out, and invest. Okay, invest. All right, moving on. The 3-piece baby learning writing tool. So I only recently found this one. It has been scaled quite a bit anyway. Bit of a lower ticket item. I found this one via Salesforce in this instance. Let's have a look at the creative. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure my volume's muted. Okay, so we can see this is one of the creatives I found. Now, this isn't them. I couldn't find their the creative for some reason. But this is pretty much it anyway. This is a really nice creative that I thought really explained it. Multiple colors. Again, we all love having flexibility with multiple colors. It's just one variant type with different colors. Now, however, I would try and make it so that, we're not seeing that they're typing in, writing, not typing, in Chinese or Cantonese. I'm sorry, I don't know which one that is explicitly, but make sure to keep that in mind. Okay, so this is the type of creative you're after. This isn't a much used creative as well. As you can see, it's only got 51. So just keep that in mind as well. You can use a single image for this as well, because it is pretty self-explanatory. But again, these are the types of creatives where if you can show someone using it, writing with it, really, really helps with that as well. Don't use their copy though. Really crap copy. So the people selling it that are scaling are selling $14.99, and I noticed on their website that like these people are doing well, and good for them. So it's 3 pieces per set. So okay, so it's a really good set. However, they need to increase their average order value. I'd be I can picture that a lot of teachers, kindergartens, all of that would buy this, and I'd be trying to do some volume order discounts with this, especially low ticket. Get 2 or 3 of these. People will buy 4, 5, 6 sets for baby showers, kindergarten, preschool, all of that. That it would be perfect for that. So make sure you keep that in mind, because people will buy quite a number of these, especially because it's pretty low price. That'll make it pretty easy. Okay, so that's just my tip there. Market to the big five. Okay, again, I always pretty much I don't really go out much outside the big five, unless to Italy, Germany, and France. Okay, tops. But generally, the big five, there's hundreds of millions of people. So what gender? Women. Okay, so men would buy this, but again, just seems very strongly to me that it would be a women's item. So I'd market this again. Baby clothing brands, baby diaper brands, they're huge as well. Kids movies, kids TV shows, kids magazines, parenting magazines. As I said, teachers, kindergartens, preschool, education blogs, tons of interests. Okay, this applies to a lot of different areas because mothers are going to buy it, as well as teachers, grandparents for their kids. It's for all ages, hence why 18 plus, because it fits in my category. Even at $20, that 18 plus year old mothers and fathers, even obviously, will buy this for their kids, their relatives, and their loved ones. So what marketing angle? Just a simple video. So that video is the exact type of video that I mean. I would try and freshen it up a bit if you can find some different ones. Again, just use like YouTube, Vimeo, Daily Motion, and try and put something together. At least have a custom thumbnail at the very least. I really want to emphasize again, when I see these items, they're toddlers, and they're skin sensitive. Okay, so I really just want to emphasize on, when I see this, I think it's a great item. I just would want to really make sure that it's not going to cause any allergic reactions. I would even put that on my description, and also in my ad copy. Child safe, tested to be allergy free. Okay, something like that, because obviously we just don't want to harm someone's loved one. Okay, so simple as that. Again, make sure you get the actual product. $15, 20, not even that actually. On AliExpress, it's like $4. Okay, so cheap as chips. And so make sure you get it, and then you can make custom creatives from that as well. Okay, so always think of it as a benefit, and make sure if you are scaling, for those who message me, okay, keep your receipts because you can claim it on tax. So how would I scale this? So for $20 items, again, unless it's heavily unsaturated, which it mostly is, but I always look at how I can bundle items or upsells. So I'd find another educational item. There's a trending item at the moment that's like educational learning interactive boards. I would maybe try and sell that. That's a bit of a higher ticket item, but maybe try and find a lower ticket item that's going to help with writing, different forms of education for their loved one and their child. Okay, always important as a pro tip that when you try and do bundles, I've generally found bundles work better when you have items that are similar to what you're selling, of course, but also similar price. So don't go trying to sell this in like a $90 item. It's not going to work. Okay, it's not really going to work at all. You want to keep the price similar so that it really makes a lot of sense to them, especially if you're marketing to 18 to 24-year-olds, right? So it's something you should always train yourself to keep in mind. How I'd brand this. So obviously you don't need boxes. It's a tiny little rubber type item, so it can just fit in a nice little packing slip, basically. Packaging, sorry. And so really easy for that to ship, which is a massive bonus. I would just put your sticker on the packaging. Okay, so stick it on the packaging, and I always like to add a little thank you note or a thank you card with a discount to come back and buy. That's another way to really brand. That is proven to really work, and you can also actually use this for creative. But again, I also was thinking that unless you make a box, like a hamper or whatever you want to call it, but I've seen a number of these boxes where people add a number of items, like an educational hamper box, if you want to call it. And, so it might have this, it might have another item. And so together it's like $50. And, the savings is like $100. And you have this custom box that, is branded and stuff like that. But, that takes a bit of effort to do. But if you're scaling and you're serious about wanting to move into the sort of kid, baby niche education, And that's something that definitely can help increase average order value, because, you know, you can look at maybe the whole thing might cost you $15 and you sell it for $50-$60, really good margins. And, you know, it's really custom and you can make custom content. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's move on to the final item. The Mini Full HD 1080p video recorder. Let's have a look at the video. Alright, so we can see that, again, they've basically just, you know, you can tell straight away they've just used the video and they're just adding their own captions. See how, again, always keep in mind, as pro tip, that they change the colors consistently based on the most important parts. Portable, press the button, okay, and it's just gonna keep that theme going. You can sort of see that they've mashed a number of videos together and then sped up the video. They could have gotten it from someone else, who knows, but looks like it's custom video. So this is a great one to definitely market, okay? And it shows exactly what it does. It shows the quality, and it, you know, it just really hammers home the point of the product and what its perks and benefits are going to be for us. All right, so that is definitely a good creative, and we can see it's already been scaled already, and it's just on a general store. You know, you can see trending decor. So I found this one again via Big Spy in this instance. I would sell this at least at $34.99. I work on $5 intervals, if anyone wonders. I don't really go, you know, $33.99. I go $29.99, $34.99, for blah blah, so on and so forth. Okay, and honestly, I find little to no difference. As a general tip as well, I see a lot of people say that like sometimes you can reduce the price and it can help, but I find that doesn't make much a difference unless it's higher ticket. Like if you're going for a cheap item and it's $20 and you reduce it to 15, then it can help a little bit, but it's also important that $5 means it's going to be much harder for you to scale. So always just keep that stuff in mind. So hence why I use $5 intervals, and I find it really makes no difference. So what countries would I market to? Again, the big five. What genders? Male and female. This is an ambiguous one. Whenever you're unsure as well about gender, always just have a bit of a look. Okay, what the hell? Have a look at the comments. Okay, so we can actually see that I am wrong in this case. It looks like mostly men. And obviously they are going to outside the big five by the looks of it in this case. However, we can see that this is mostly the men. So in this case, I would actually start it at men. All right, so there we go. I'll correct myself. So what interests would I choose? Technology magazines, TechCrunch. I love TechCrunch, by the way. It's fantastic. Technology brands, technology magazines, and blogs. Famous tech startups like YouTube. Okay, so start with all of that. This is a technology themed product, so men that are into technology interests are likely to be into this. Security, video recording, all of that. Okay, you'll be fine. Again, all placements but desktop. Now, the age I see a bit of a unique one. I see this as being mainly at least 25 and up, but I actually see that this would be mainly 35 and up. So I would and so I can sort of see that the people that are like just having a look, I haven't looked at these prior to this as well, but I suspect that a lot of the people that are interested in it will be at least 25, but I actually feel that they'll be maybe 35 and what? Anyway, sorry, got distracted there. Okay, so what marketing angle would I use? Easy to use, easy to set up. Records in 1080p. Everyone loves 1080p. It has an SD card in it. Okay, is USB 2 interface. If you could find one with USB 3, because they're USB 2 compatible automatically, that would be a little bit of a marketing edge as well. I would obviously record, make it so like what the video does, record your surroundings. It's safe, easy to use, and it's transparent. Just an SD card, pull it out, plug it into your computer, and then you can see the video. I would also try and, if I can, emphasize on that, because a lot of people will like this, but they don't know how to. A lot of people don't know how to use technology. Okay, believe it or not. So make sure you just keep that in mind. If you can make it creative around that, and again, a unique thumbnail like this thumbnail. This would actually be a pretty good thumbnail. I'd put like a little circle over it and like oh my God, I love this. You know, it's actually really cool. The image itself already hammers it home quite well, as it is as a thumbnail. Okay, so how I would scale this. So the first thing I'd actually do with this, if I was scaling it, multiple creatives. This is the type of item where you really want to try different angles, different approaches. The first 5 seconds, okay, try and chop up the first 5 seconds, try and make other unique creatives, because it can really help with your conversion rate as well. If you get testimonials of people using it, can really help with that also, okay? So make sure you just keep that in mind. Focus on your creatives. And how I'd brand this, just a custom box with this sticker, that is fine. Like, because of the type of item, again, just something simple like that, right? So you can see a bit of a theme going on. Again, if you can, and you want to scale high and you want to brand, again, I think the thing that I'm starting to see a lot more of, especially from proper established brands, is like, you know, I don't know what you technically call them, but like hamper boxes, and that's what I'm looking at doing, where it's got this item. There's plenty of other HD recorders as well. The little square one, the one that you can put in your car. Okay, imagine if you put those three together, you know, and you say $150 worth of value for $75, and people are like, wow. So now I can record in my car, I can record just in my shirt with this pen, and I've also got one at home. Okay, there we go. You know, 3 locations for these, and you can really try and bundle and then, you know, brand that. And that's something really unique that I think is going to become bigger as expenses start to creep up. That concludes today's reveals of 3 unsaturated $100,000 products. Who, where, what, why, all for you. Make sure, if you did enjoy today's video, to hit that like button, subscribe for more videos, hit the notification bell for instant updates, and comment down below. Crush it to go on the chance to win a 30-minute call with myself. And also, I'd love to know what your feedback is on the format of these videos. If you're liking the way that I'm presenting them, really just trying to tailor that. And obviously, any other videos you would like. Okay, guys, I really do try and make videos based on what the community wants. As you can see, I've been doing a lot more Google. All right, so if you want more Google videos, there's Bing, there's YouTube ads, more Facebook ad strategies. I know everyone loves those as well. Store reviews, whatever it may be. Just comment that down below so I know sort of the path to take, so I can create custom content for you guys that's going to help you absolutely crush it. Don't forget, the link for the slides is down below as well, and the winner is in the description and the slides. Don't forget to contact me via my email, and we'll schedule a 30-minute call together. So congratulations to today's winner. Just wanted to say thank you so much for watching today. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you take care, and goodbye.